scheduled for one call. With the bell reached, the referee in charge is Mr. Cole Jackson. Introducing first, he's making his way around the ringside area. He is the current MIW Southern Heritage Champion. He is the gold standard Eli Knox. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. The new side of Jason Genesis here, riding the high off of last week's disqualification victory.
Baby.
He is starting a new streak.
Opening match, Jason.
Championship.
It's a very important job.
It's Eli Knox versus Jason Genesis. Jason Genesis looking to run wild on the gold standard Eli Knox. Well, Big Al, what do you have to say about this? This is interesting.
I guarantee you, this should be a good match right here, guys.
Two great wrestlers in their own right. Jason Genesis primarily a Texas wrestler, but he has something his toe in the singles arena. Got a big DQ victory last week. And now Eli Knox has his hands full with the new beginning. Jason Genesis.
And they're walking up once again right there in the middle of the ring.
This is a really big test for Eli Knox. Great power by Jason Genesis. He must be saying his prayers and eating his vitamins. Eli Knox, perhaps on the back foot after this show of power by Jason Genesis. The go behind reverse waist lock is countered into a wrist lock by Jason Genesis. Eli Knox countering his into a hammerlock. Transition to a side headlock.
Strong now, is he?
Trying to squeeze the ears of Jason Genesis.
Genesis backs up.
Oh, the tackle.
That's right, baby.
It could be the irresistible force meeting an immovable object. And that's just talking about Eli Knox's mustache. Oh, he's going to hook up on him by the time this match is over.
How about you go? Okay.
And Jason Genesis will have to save. Oh, man, by the elbows right by Eli Knox. Eli Knox always pulls his scheme.
That's exactly right.
Trying to keep the gold, or in this case, the silver Southern Heritage Championship in Fort Knox.
And he always digs down in that bag of dirty tricks.
His bag is deep. It's like a Santa sack, man. Jones in the corner, and the crowd forgets how to count. Oh, not the swivel of doom. Worse than the finger poke. The reversal in the corner. Genesis. One and oh, drag that one.
Followed that right there with another one.
2-1 drag to a big old super body slam by Jason Genesis. And it kind of looks like some of our crowd is coming around to Jason Genesis. I never thought I'd say that. I promise you he's not paying me to.
Well, if you're just telling the truth, then these fans, they're behind Jason Genesis right here.
After Bo Eli. I love it. Oh, Jason Genesis, the sneakiest man in all the land. You can't outspeak the sneaker.
That's right.
Off the ropes. Oh, but he misses. The leg drop, brother. He's brothering real hard right now. Knox Viking Genesis with the DDT. Genesis is out at 2. This matchup continues. Yeah, Eli Knox's bag of tricks is endless. At first he had Chase McCoy as his hired gun, who basically won the championship for him and handed it over.
That's exactly right.
And now they're on the out. Chase McCoy's looking to get his hands on Eli Knox. Hopefully that'll happen at a later date.
Hopefully sooner, not later.
That is correct. Never heard that one before. Good tackle there by Genesis out on the apron. Then big strike there, forearm perhaps right on the jaw. But there's a clothesline by Eli Knox. Jason Genesis out to get it too. And now Eli Knox gives up in between Genesis and the ref. Using those shenanigans that help him hold on to the Heritage Championship. Full head of steam by the gold standard. There's a clothesline. Now Eli Knox showcasing his power. There's a leaping clothesline there by Eli Knox. Oh, high up on the buckle. That trigger release suplex by Jason Genesis. 2 count only. Crowd with some arguments there. That was close. But Jason Genesis remains in control. After that explosion of offense. There's another knifehead. Jason Genesis. Now Eli Knox in the corner, struggling to blink, trying to get his faculties. Jason Genesis, snap suplex, over leg. Eli Knox wants to get out of two.
Jason Terry Perky. Jason Terry.
Eli Knox simply going to go first up after that suplex, and he nails a cross chop on Jason Genesis, which sends him to the ringside floor. Oh, elbow strikes there by Eli Knox.
No, I don't.
I mean, I thought I smelled something. Eli Knox might be one of those guys who doesn't wash his gear. He's got stinky heat. Reverse elbows in the corner. Now Eli Knox continuing the offense on Jason Genesis. Genesis for the full head of steam. Ow! Caught off the buckle. There's the lifter by Eli Knox. Eli Knox evolved in his striking acumen right in front of our very eyes. Ramping right on that left leg in the top row. Eli Knox took too long and ate a super kick. Eli's out at 2.
That was the by 2 3/4 right there. That was so close.
That was close, very close. That's as close as you can get without winning that winner's purse. Jason Genesis springing. With the knees. And there could be Eli's one down. But Genesis is out of 2. Eli Knox sending Genesis into the corner. A reverse elbow by Eli Knox. Looking to continue the attack out of the corner. Going for the rock. Bam! Right to the top buckle.
And Genesis is in trouble right there.
But Eli Knox is wasting time. Posing for the crowd.
Another one.
He's going for another. Oh my. Full brunt of his weight. Sending Jason Genesis into the top turnbuckle.
It's over. One more time.
That is. The does kind of fit him. Oh my. He's got up on the top rope. Oh, the lead that holds all the power.
Choke him out.
Oh, Jason Genesis. He got later. He got the power. Could he be holding up? Big lead. He's got him off the ropes. You know what comes next. Big lead. Let's drop. Hogan bust pose. 1, 2. Eli's down at 2. Wait a minute. He's not Ultimate Warrior. Eli Knox kicking out of 2 after that leg drop.
Gold standard.
Nobody else got that reference, but that's it.
Jason Genesis
We hate Eli.
grabbing a hold of Eli Knox going for a back top suplex. Eli Knox taking another shortcut. And the driver. Jason Genesis fight. Oh, that was even closer than the last fall attempt. Eli Knox did not believe it.
Yeah, you see the look on his face.
The look of shock on his eyes. Eli Knox now setting up in the corner. Going he hits the canvas. Basically, atomic dropping himself into the mat. There's a close line. Once again, Genesis is firing up. Look at the close line. Blue Thunder. But Eli Knox is out at 2. A textbook Blue Thunder bomb by Jason Genesis. But Eli Knox is out at 2, center of the ring.
Eli's rolled out the ring.
I never said that Eli Knox wasn't a tough professional wrestler. But right now, Jason Genesis is going right after Eli Knox. Oh my. I see the steal. Eli Knox with Jason Genesis with the chair. The referee calls the match. And your winner by disqualification will be Jason Genesis.
He didn't even deserve the
That
match.
was blatant. That was blatant chair
There's nothing
shot.
blatant about that. That's what happens when you step up to the gold standard.
Eli Knox almost beaten there by Jason Genesis, and he took another shortcut to avoid defeat.
Disney princess!
Jason taught him how to do
Disney
that.
princess!
Jason Genesis coming to after that chair shot. Once again, your winner by disqualification is the new beginning, Jason Genesis! The celebration